Sad to say with Corona, I'm just going to throw it back because we were talking about Corona earlier. What's his face? The gatekeeper from Thor has it now. That's fucked up.
Idris Elba.
Man, I didn't think he would ever get that shit.
No.
You notice that it sounds like we're talking about people they just got AIDS or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that fucking?
Like, Tom Hanks is on a ventilator now. Did you know that?
I just saw a report today. He's fine.
Oh, so then it must have been old news then.
I guess
Because we talked about that the other day on the show.
Yeah,
yeah, because they were talking about all that good stuff. But,
yeah.
They gave him a Wilson ball when he was in there.
That's funny.
But no, when you say coronavirus, making it sound like it's AIDS. No. You'd be fine.
I don't know. We'll see. If we live through it, there we go. If not, hey, we're all quarantined, so listen to the podcast.
Hell yeah. But
this would be a perfect time to unveil another audio drop.
Yeah.
I don't have anything yet.
It says Pennsylvania closes all state liquor stores indefinitely.
Liquor stores? Come on!
Fuck. That's the only reason why people even stay a little sane, man. Come on.
Jeez. All right,
How the fuck can you close everything?
You see, Vegas look like a ghost town, man.
Yeah, they're closed for 30 days.
Man.
And they have all these people bitching about it and everything. And they're complaining to the mobsters about it. Like, how the fuck can this be a mobster state and they leave it not open?
And the mobsters behind glass like,
we're good.
Read the sign, we're fine in here.
Yeah, we already made our millions, bitch.
Right.
So the Chinese states that no new coronavirus cases for the first time since the deadly outbreak began there.
Yeah, because I was doing a lot of research on this, and they were saying that the big wave of contagiousness, that's why we're quarantining ourselves, because once that passes, then we can go out and frolic. I don't get that. So it literally just blows in the wind and it goes away or something?
No, they're just trying to wait till we find a cure, I think.
Well, they're already testing in Seattle and in Canada, I think. But it was funny because I heard on the news they're actually asking for people to volunteer for this shit without knowing the side effects.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
So would they give them the coronavirus first?
It's kind of an old school thing, I think.
Yeah, it won't give you coronavirus, but from the one they're doing in Canada, from what I read, was basically they're wanting to see the effects of how your body's going to metabolize it, and is it going to accept it, basically. So they're not giving you a live virus. They're just, the delivery system of how they're going to do it is basically what they're testing.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like back in the day when this all first started, like with anoxing and vaccine. It was the plague, and they literally were going on the dead guys' bodies and cutting off the virus and then putting them, like cutting their kids and shit, and then putting the virus, like the boils and shit, on their skin so they get it. But it's dead. So then it sees how the body, and they usually like the fever and everything, and it supposedly goes away.
But that virus can live there if it's wet and it's, the conditions that can sit there for days.
The scariest thing I heard on the news, and this is also like, here's the thing: I can't trust regular media anymore because it's so fucked up.
Yeah, media's fucked up in the head.
So I hear something, and then I want to start searching and all this other stuff. But the point of the story is, doctors really don't have an idea how to help you. That's the creepiest thing. That's why we're all in quarantine.
You just got to get through it.
You got to get through it, and they're like, take Robitussin. Yay.
Put some tussin on it.
Get plenty of Vicodin or, morphine and
MC
shit.
Chris's Robitussin, the song Robitussin, MC Chris. Okay, maybe I'll put it in the post edit, but the thing is, point of the story is, I used to drink the shit out of Robitussin to get high.
I'd Robo all the time.
Robo.
Yeah.
And I remember...
But you got to get the Walgreens brand. It's cheaper.
Yeah, the old school shit, too. Yeah, you can't get the ones that actually taste like grape. You got to get the off.
How much of that do you drink at once?
Oh, the
whole fucking bottle.
Dude.
God.
Dude, come on. Remember Ozarks and I downed the fucking NyQuil?
I
remember that.
Done, man.
And if you get enough, they compare it to, like, PCP.
Really?
It can give you psychosis.
So, hand to God, I take it and I just go right to bed, right? And I wake up and my ears are just stuffed up. You'd think your nose would be. My ears are stuffed up.
Makes you shit like crazy.
That didn't happen to me, thank God. But I mean, I'm in the mirror looking at myself and I'm hearing the Robitussin MC Chris song in my ears, and I was like, yeah, like this shit's awesome.
Damn.
Well, I knew I had a problem when, because I would go to like Walgreens or whatever and get they had the 2-for-1 bottles of the Robitussin. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd get in the car, I'd slam the big bottle. I slam half a big bottle.
Damn.
I'd be coasting the rest of the day.
Real?
Oh yeah.
We tried doing that NyQuil codeine one time. That didn't do shit to me. It made me fall asleep, but that was it.
Really?
I was so mad because I was hoping for awesomeness because I used to work for a logistics plant where I drove a crane.
Oh, okay.
And I took a bunch of codeine to see what it would do to me, and I'm whacking the crane into shit and everything. And my buddy happened to be my boss, thank God for that, because he goes, I hit this beam with this arm claw, just it was so loud, everybody's freaking out, like boxes went everywhere and shit, and I'm looking over at him, and I know I was probably bug-eyed like a motherfucker.
Probably thought you were looking for a prize. The claw.
But it was so funny, because like, I see him down the end of the track, and he kind of looks over, he's good!
Hell no.
It's like the whole day I'm fucking high as a kite trying to work.
Dude.
Jeez, I can't tell them all the stories, but like, back when I was a phlebotomist, that was worse times too, because I was going through a bad breakup at the time, and a lot of my friends were like, here's how to self-medicate.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Back when I worked at a medical place, the sales reps would come in. Well, doctors, they would keep like Percocets and all that, and Ultraset was the one that would be just sitting in the doc's closet. Ultraset? I don't know if they still make it. It's like Percocet basically. Well, just be sitting out. I'd walk in the doctor's office, see a whole big box just full of these samples, just walk right out.
Shit.
I'd be high for 2 straight months. On Percocet.
Dude.
I don't have balls like that.
But no, this was in 98, 99.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen no more.
By the way, listeners, what we're talking about, please do not try at home.
Yeah.
Indefinitely.
And that didn't really happen.
Just remember,
a friend I know.
We're Generation X. We did a lot of different things.
Yes, Generation X. We are right after
you
the
are
baby
not
boomers.
a Generation X, are you? I thought you were a millennial.
1980.
No. Really?
1980s is Generation
You're
X.
like on the cusp.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll be 40 this year.
God, I'm the oldest.
Yeah, you fucker. Old fucker.
I remember when I turned 35 and I had the 2 parties.
Yeah.
That was so fun, but it was so shameful when they're like, hey, he's 35, shut up.
Now it's like, fuck, 40.
That was I tried hiding my 40th birthday, right? Did they tell you about this shit?
No.
So we planned a big ass hotel party and everything like that. And who fucking rats me out? My best friend rats me out.
Who?
Fuck, dude. And then Chappie's all like, I didn't know you were 40. It's like, really? Had you looked at me yet?
I said, why ain't gonna tell nobody else?
Dude.
My bad.
That was fun. That was such a weird party because everybody wanted us to line up to take pictures and shit. Because this is when we started getting kind of successful with the podcast.
Right.
We're not successful, but
That's the one where you had whipped cream.
Yeah.
And the security guard sent you back upstairs. Did you ask for whipped cream 2 or 3 in the morning? He went to security and asked for whipped cream. And get your ass back upstairs.
Jesus Christ.
All I cared about was like these girls were all wanting to get naked in the shower and shit. And I'm like, fuck yeah, we need whipped cream. Woo! I would have got away with the pudding thing. You remember that over at the dude's house? But his brother got all pissed off at me.
Yeah.
You're going to pay for my plumbing? I'm like, dude, it's pudding. What the fuck?
What's the worst situation without getting arrested that you've been in, like, worst situation that you've had to deal with a cop?
Yes. I'm glad you brought that up.
And got out of it.
Yeah.
I've had cops drive me home after getting in an accident, drinking and driving.
I got pulled over by and they let me go. My plates were expired, temp tag expired, and they belonged to my mom's car. I didn't have any car insurance. Car wasn't registered. I was pretty much fucked. So.
Yeah.
And I got my shit legal like the next day.
Yeah.
So, all right. I was 19. I was with my friend Nick, the guy who I donated money to for that run. I was with him. So he was in the Coast Guard at the time, and he was dating my cousin. So we were all out at a bar. I'm 19. I never got carded. So we're over in Shrewsbury, and I had to go get a pack of cigarettes. It was late at night. For some reason, fucking 7-Eleven was closed. Well, it was locked. Couldn't get in. Lights were on. Couldn't get in. So I was like, all right, man, well, let's turn around. Well, there's a Rothman Furniture over there. It's a big, dark... You know where Coral Court used to be?
No.
That's another story. Okay, well, anyway, it's a huge Rothman Furniture parking lot. No lights, anything like that. I had to piss so fucking bad. I stole my sister's car. I'm with him, pull into that furniture place, lights off, so I can take a piss. We're both pissing on the wall. He gets back in the car and starts flashing lights on me while I'm pissing. Well, two going right down Watson Road, see these lights flashing in this empty parking lot. Both cops come in. I'm 19. They did a field sobriety. I was drunk. He's 21. He has a warrant with fluorescent. I stole my sister's car. He was hiding his license because he didn't want him to know he had a warrant, but then they ran his SOCH, and he's with the Coast Guard. Mm-hmm. All this, the cops said, get in the car, we'll follow you home.
No way!
We'll follow you home. You know what I did as soon as I got out of the car? I cried.
Yeah,
I broke down.
Yeah.
So and then they let him go because he was in the Coast Guard?
Yeah, they said, hey, just get your... It was for, like, expired tags or whatever that he got a ticket for but didn't show up for. Yeah. So he had a warrant for that. I'm underage and drunk, driving not my car, peeing in public. Both of us, the big piss stain is still on the side of the building.
Damn.
And the cop said, get in the car, we'll follow you home.
Damn, that's so nice of them.
Yeah.
You got away with murder.
You guys got
almost.
nice ones.
Dude, so that he showed him his Coast Guard license? Or
no.
Just came up?
Yep.
Wow.
Fuck.
I don't know if I could tell this story because you guys' stories are so fucking badass. Mine's not that cool.
Do we have to pause this? Do you need to take a piss?
No.
Oh. You're getting... No.
Shit.
No. Oh. I meant my story.
Oh, go for it.
You guys have epic stories. I love these stories. Mine, I got drug out of my car through the window by a cop.
Oh, that's cool. That's way cooler, dude.
No, it's not. You guys have this, like, fucking...
It seems comical, like, just the visual.
Yeah. I was a hell of a lot fitter. I was like you. I was like 19 years old, 18 or 19 years old. And as a gag gift for my birthday, they got me an Elvis Presley license. So I get pulled over for speeding.
You gave it,
and I gave him the Elvis Presley license.
Oh, no.
And it was a state cop. It wasn't a regular cop. And he pulls me over and he goes, license registration. And I'm like, and I'm handing to him.
That shit ain't fun. Why would you think that's funny?
And then, like, kind of looks down at me, and it was like a blink of an eye. I was out through the window.
He grabbed you like that, man?
He grabbed me and ripped me out the window.
For a gag license?
Like that. And, like, I'm, like, coming out, and my legs are, like...
Your little legs just...
No, they're, like, hanging on the door. Like I was doing the splits on the door, and I'm like, stop! Yippee! What do you need? I'm grabbing a drink. Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
Dude, and he drags me out, slams me up against the thing, and he's like, you think this is funny? And I'm like, no, not anymore. And I'm, like, freaking out. I'm like, oh, dear God, I'm going to die. This is how I die, right? He gives me this lecture for, like, it felt like 30 minutes.
Oh, he wanted to make an example out of you.
Yeah, and he just, like, by the time he was done, when he let go of me, I felt like I was dropping. And he just goes, now get the fuck home. And I'm, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dude, that story is way cooler than mine.
No, it's not.
Mine was boring.
I just emphasize it more. But it hurt my legs. Dude.
You showed a fake license. The cop know you were joking. He just took it out on you. Whatever happened to him in that day, something that pissed him off, you got the ring for it.
Have you guys ever been in a situation where you're driving a car and you damage your car, but you don't do anything about it and you go home?
No.
Any of those?
I've done that, yeah.
Tell me a story.
Of what I did?
Yeah.
I, like, ran over a branch or something and messed up my front fender and then just went home. Sorry, is that not exciting enough for you?
Not enough. Not for your last one. So, I was following this Jeep, like you do.
Oh, I've got another one for you.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Good. And this is in Illinois, right? And they had this stretch of road that they had.
It was more than once you done this? What the fuck, dude?
So
God.
So I'm following this Jeep, and I don't remember why I'm doing it, but they're like accelerating. I'm accelerating with them, and I had this little Toyota, right? It was the little Toyota Corolla stick shift, right? So I thought I was the shit, because with the stick shift, you can go just a little bit faster. And so I'm catching up, and all of a sudden, he turns down this road, which shows construction, and I'm not paying attention, and I see his Jeep go down real quick. And I didn't notice till it was almost too late that he went where the cement stopped, and it went down to dirt. But because he had a Jeep, he can ramp it. And I had slammed on my brakes and ran into an Illinois IDOT truck, and smacked the fuck out of my passenger side door. And I get out, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, what am I doing? And I'm looking at the Jeep, like, just continuing down the dirt road and everything. And I try to open up my door, and I couldn't. And I just drove it home and was like, fuck it. I don't know what I was thinking about.
What the fuck, dude? I thought you were going to talk about the time that you, when you did like a double at work or something.
Oh, when I went off the road?
Yeah. That's why I was like,
I
again?
did 120 some odd hours in a week because I was covering everybody's shit. And I fell asleep at the wheel on the way home and went down in the median where the rocks were at.
Yeah.
When I worked for the Cardinals, so this was like 97.
What? Dude, look at this. He's like, I don't have a cool story like that. So when I worked for the Cardinals...
Yeah, so I was leaving downtown. So me and my friend Mike, we did retail down there while I was in high school. Uh-huh. So, the express lane on 70, it would go one direction during the day, the other...
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was right after a game. So me and my friend Mike, dressed in all red, we're going through the express. We're in the express lane. Well, I'm not paying attention. He told me I had a pubic hair stuck to my goatee.
Damn.
So hold on. So I went like this, not paying attention. I hit the wall.
No way.
I hit the wall, blew out a tire, busted the fender. This is at North Broadway and Pope.
No.
By the Hostess Factory. There used to be a big old Amico over there.
Yeah.
So me and him were 17. We're both dressed in all red in the middle of the highway.
Yeah.
There's no fucking cell phones.
That's not blood territory, is
No,
it?
it's not white people territory. There was other colors that I was concerned with. So we had to cross Highway 70, went to that Amico. We went to a payphone. We had to fight a crackhead on the payphone to get to the payphone to call his mom.
Damn.
So we had to fight a crackhead. Someone ended up swatting him with a newspaper. Well, we were waiting, and the guy,
bad dog.
No, wait, we were
Bad Pookie.
So at the Amico, there was an older. There was an older black guy who worked at the Amico. Clearly, he knew we were waiting for the phone and goes, that motherfucker ain't talking on the phone. Just swat at him. He'll go away. Because he wasn't talking to anybody. So finally, the guy came over there and swatted him away.
Hold on, I got this.
Right. Fucking phones.
We got on the phone. We called his mom and his stepdad to come get us. We were at that Amico station for 2 hours.
Damn.
Getting stared down, people driving by, and dark Cadillacs, tinted windows, they would just stop right in front of. We're just sitting on the curb like, we know we're not supposed to be here, just leave me the fuck alone. Let me drink my Mountain Dew and eat my fucking Slim Jim. Just sitting there looking pathetic. People roll down their windows, halfway.
Like a friends in the day.
Yeah. And point their finger at you like sideways like a gun.
No.
And I'm like, and I just I'm looking at Mike, I'm like, what do we do? Like, he can't.
Right.
What do we do?
I'm looking around, like, are there other white people around? Yeah, they're crackheads getting swatted off the fucking payphone. So, it's not looking good. So, finally, it was bad, man.
Wow.
It was really bad.
I told you the story about the monastery, one of the monastery in East St. Louis.
You was in a monastery?
Yeah.
I was down there when Method Man got beat up.
So, we went down there, and this time I was big into biking. So I had my biker jacket on.
Oh, like a Huffy?
Earrings. Fuck you.
So Paulie's coming through with his Schwinn.
So I had my biker jacket on. I had my earrings, and I had a big ass long goatee, like you do. And we got out of the car. We drove a car down there, and everybody was just turned and stared right at us. And we're like, "Hi, everybody!"
Dude.
Did you have a helmet with you? You just like bikes in the shop.
Oh God!
No.
Bikes in the shop.
It's so funny because we're driving this gold Buick from the 80s, like a fucking one of those gold. Then we all get out, we're all fucking like wearing leather and shit, like we belong on bikes.
Dude, you fucking sick, dude. Like for real. At the monastery, man. At the fucking monastery. You lucky you got out of that shit alive.
It was fun. I had a good time. Went to a lot of different places over the years. Like the scariest for me was East St. Louis. In the wee hours in the morning, you don't stop at a fucking 401. You just drive through. No one's gonna stop you.
I went to the pink slip. That was uncomfortable.
Dude, seriously? Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I went to the
That's
pink
where
slip.
they actually fuck you.
Well, yeah. There's a lot of bad shit obviously going on there. The one thing I did, the girls just do the nastiest shit. They got like cigarette burns on them and shit like that.
I believe it.
Girl stuck those gummy lifesavers.
Yeah.
She stuck them up in herself on a string
Yeah.
in herself. Another girl pulled them out and then ate them.
Oh, no.
Girls were putting like beer bottles and
Stripper pussy, that's a contaminated pussy.
I don't know. Without getting too vulgar, what things have you
without getting too vulgar.
Yeah.
No, but real
We've
quick.
done so much.
Real quick, do you think the coronavirus has like dampened their business right now, the strippers?
Oh, fuck yeah, man.
But I mean,
They can't do lap dances right now,
really?
I think. We should go there.
Hold on.
There's no rule right now.
I think the problem is the people who want to spend the money can't work, so they don't have money to throw at them.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
We
why
give
you
out
take
like
your
the
you take your laundry money, you unroll your quarters, and you just throw them on the stage, watch them scatter.
Pretty much.
Get it.
Get over there. Hop off the booty.
I love that shit, dude. I'm just trying to get myself through college. Really?
Like, damn.
Really?
No, but all jokes aside, that shit do be paying for college, though.
I've dated 2 strippers.
Bitches make guap, don't they?
I've been with a stripper, too. She
Well, they were
not cool. He really did not do
No, I didn't.
He just punched her with a cucumber.
Yeah.
Damn.
But how fucked up is that?
That is, dude. That's some sneaky shit right there, dude.
Yeah.
And you need to move your phone because every time I talk in your Alexis keeps turning on, dude. No, Leroy's.
What you mean?
It just keeps
What
popping on.
you mean?
What
Huh?
you mean?
What you mean,
You
cuz?
do not know what you mean.